Alrighty, vacation time. We have a goal. 9 days vacation, 9 rides. Number 1. Ride 1 was the Greensboro Greenway. It's 4 miles around Greensboro, connecting trails, brand new trails with some couple spots on sidewalks through the upper part of downtown. Nice little loop. Most of it super safe. There's one little stretch where you go under this railroad bridge right here that it's a little sketch. I wouldn't want my wife to ride it alone. But along the trail there's all this cool artwork. There's this giant robot that actually moves when you turn a handle. There is this really cool, super reflective statue called Let's Go, with a dog and in a basket and 2 chickens riding on a tandem. Thought it was really neat. That's probably my favorite one. Back on our goal. 9 days of vacation, 9 rides. Ride number 2, C&O Canal Trail, starting in Brunswick and heading east. The C&O, or the Chesapeake and Ohio Canal Towpath. It's a 184.5 mile long trail from Cumberland, Maryland to DC. Ride number 3, the C&O Railroad, from the campground to Harpers Ferry.
Yeah, I'm wondering where the water is.
The river's over there, the canal's right there on the right. Yeah, well they did, yeah, they're obviously not maintaining it as like the Erie is. Crossing over the Potomac River on this bridge, you get to Lower Town and Harpers Ferry. It's a historic town, the site of John Brown's raid, and it changed hands 8 times during the Civil War. Back on the road to Massachusetts, and first stop, Kimball's for ice cream. Ride 4, Leominster State Forest. Haven't ridden here before. Online searching, it says it is classic New England single track. Rocky, technical. We're gonna find out. Met up with the rider in the parking lot before the start of the ride. Asked him about the loop idea I had on Trailport, and he said that it was very technical and rocky, and so he invited me to ride along with him, and after trying to get out of it at the moment. All right, you're clearly faster than me. I'll let you go. Enjoy your ride. And
I think you were going the same speed. You just hit that corner.
well, as soon as it gets rocky, you're gone, because I definitely don't ride a lot of that normally.
I ride here a lot. So I know what's coming around these corners.
Yeah, it does help. And we took off. He had his dog with him. Very fast dog. And then this happened. Well, I was riding with a local, having a good time, and that is the sole of my shoe. Well, I say goodbye to him. I'm gonna backtrack, try to find the Forest Service roads, and either go find a bike shop and buy a cheap pair of shoes to get this. What really sucks is I actually picked up a spare pair of shoes when I was packing for the trip and thought, no, I don't need them. We're going to count that as ride 4, Leominster State Forest. Hopefully I'll get back and get a chance to put a few more miles in there. Just left the LBS. New shoes, I feel so cute. Ride 5, Peabody Conservation Area in Lunenburg, Massachusetts. Every zombie movie starts with a bridge out. What could go wrong? So far, struggled to find the flow of this lap, but very pretty, very cool. Oops, it's actually the Nashua River Rail Trial. From Erie, Massachusetts, it's 24 miles out and back to Nashua, New Hampshire. All paved, flat, a good ride. Cool to see the old state line marker. Pass through a couple of towns on the way, Groton and Pepperell, Mass. Alrighty, last day in Massachusetts, and funny story, went out to get breakfast. Last time we were here, we had a whole bunch of different diners and we had a favorite, so we went to, shout out to 50/50 Diner in Fitchburg. And you know, needed a clip of breakfast, so I put the GoPro on the window seal, and the waitress totally busted me and said that better not go on YouTube as the worst waitress ever. So if she finds my channel, she did ask what it was called. You know, shout out to you, great diner, great food, and great service. But otherwise, note to self, I need to get some gaff tape and put it over the tally light to hide the the warning to people they're being filmed. Alrighty, time to head back to the house, load up some stuff, and get on the road to New York. Ride 7, Russell Park in Utica, New York. Sorry, it's in Ilion, New York. I have no idea what trail I'm on. Alright, there are no trail markers. I think this is going to be the next right. The terrain could be an amazing set of trails. Only 1 star. So much promise here, just a little disappointing. Trails are just not maintained. Since we're back in New York, first step, Nick Tahoe's and an original garbage plate. Ride number 8, Erie Canal. It's a beautiful day, just as you can see by the fleece, a little colder. Started in Rochester and headed east. Rode about an hour, a little over. Now we're turning around, heading back. Ride 9, Dryer Road Park in Victor, New York. Good old system, hand-cut trails, amazing riding. Better than the drop. It's weird to ride somewhere. Probably 12 years since I last rode here, maybe longer. The names I remember, Bones, I remember it very well. No idea where the trail goes or what it's got. Been the problem kind of the whole day. Like I can rip on a part and then all of a sudden there's a drop or something I'm not expecting. Very cool to be back here at Dryer Park. And it's just so pretty too. I mean, it's just so lush green. So really excited to be back and riding this one again. And some quality time with the grandkids, and then it was time to head home. Ride number 10, Cumberland Valley Rail Trial. Starting in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania, mile 0. As you can see, rain jacket. It's gotten colder. It's rainy today. Rain finally let up on the drive, so we picked here. Thanks for Deb for finding it. I picked a rail to trail rather than mountain bike trail because I figured the rain we were getting, there's no way Everything should be open. Started pavement. Now it's gravel. After riding through part of the Shippingburg University's campus, quickly got out here on farmland, a couple dairy farms. Glad we stopped. Our last night on the road trip, and we camped at the Cove just into Virginia. We headed into Roanoke for lunch.
Cheers! Another trip.
Another trip in. And my final ride. Here we are, ride 11. Roanoke River Greenway. Started from Smith Park. I wanted to go the other direction because that's where all the cool bridges over the Roanoke River are, but it was closed. Bad luck of starting spot. So came this way. The highlight is the 5-mile mark, the corkscrew down. Of course, then you have to ride it up. One bridge over the Roanoke on this direction, a little less than 6 miles in. In the end, I got 11 rides in the 9 days, riding in 8 states.